Days seem to be getting warmer. Many believe this is signaling the end of the dreaded cold season. But are winter days over yet? Well, we are joined live by Met Department Chief Forecaster James Ngoma to give us the latest. Hello, James. It has been rather warm during the past week and over the weekend. Is it time to put our jerseys away yet?
Thank you very much for that question. We have had a rather warm end to July, and as predicted, our start of season was very cold over much of the country. That was in the months of May and June. As we got into July, we had more of the warmer conditions over much of the country, and this was as a result of the conditions that are prevailing over the Atlantic and Indian Ocean, which are causing a bit of northeasterly airflow across much of the country. As you know, our warmer weather comes from the north, closer to the equator, whilst our cooler winds come from the south, which is closer to the South Pole. And because of that, our inherent wind flow is coming in from the north and causing warmer conditions across much of the country. And as such, we have had rather cold nights, so some areas are still experiencing a bit of ground frost, areas such as Henderson, Nyanga, as well as Gweru area. But for much of the country, it's been rather cold in the morning, not very cold in most places, but the afternoons have been rather warm. So we expect temperatures to be in the upper 20s for much of the day. A few areas such as Nyanga are still in the lower 20s for much of the day as well.
Now, James, as we conclude the month of July, what is the general weather forecast?
So as we get into July, interestingly, tomorrow we're expecting a bit of southeasterly winds over the southern areas, making it slightly cooler than it was over those areas, namely parts of Matabeleland South, Manicaland, as well as Masvingo provinces, with touches of cloud over areas such as Chiredzi, Beitbridge, as well as Mwenezi districts. Because of that, it should be rather mild by day, but becoming warmer over the northern areas. And with that forecast, we're expecting these clouds to just last for a few hours, giving us warmer conditions over the south as we get into the weekend. And because of that, we've had a bit of fluctuations over the southern areas. So we're still expecting a bit of windy weather as we get into August. We know that that's our windy month, and we expect more of those cooling southeasterlies over those southern areas, covering much of Matabeleland South, Masvingo, as well as Manicaland.
Konapo, Ipapo pa ZTN Prime, DSTV channel 294, the place to be.